Mad Knicks here, giving you another recap. It's a nice game. I ain't even gonna waste your time. Let's get right to it. First quarter. First quarter was a little obscure, to say the least. It was like we was playing the half court game too much, and to go half court for half court, as far as offensively, because they're not a run and gun team themselves. It was making us stale. It makes us stale sometimes when we play like that. I'm trying to say. I understand what Mike Brown is saying about getting the ball rolling and moving and pace, because the half court sets, they don't really go in our favor most of the time, especially not in the beginning of the game. But that's just the way that we were playing, and as you see, it kind of lead changed a couple times. They went up a little bit. We went up for a little bit. So it was kind of like making the game a little stale in the beginning. But, it was early in the game, so maybe that happens. And Julius was cooking Yabusele. He was baking it. You could tell, you know what I mean? But, Julius is like that. Julius go off in the first quarter. His first quarters, even when he was with us in the first quarter, he'll go off. But yeah, he was cooking Yabusele. Yabusele looks overweight, man. Still, he has to get... I understand, the chemistry, and he has to get used to, but it's like, yeah, your weight, though, you're supposed to come in already dialed in, you know what I mean? He looks tired out there a lot of times. He has no lift. And then the jump shot is we'll see, though, man. We'll see with him, but, something to keep an eye on. Second quarter, shots were falling. He was making a bunch of threes. It was a good quarter for us. It was an okay quarter for us. Just okay. Mikal needs to drive more. I said this over and over again. He does this. I'm going to drive in and I get midway, or not even midway. I get close to the rim as possible as I can. But then now I'm going to dribble out and look out for a pass. He doesn't even look to climb nobody's chest. And that's something I have in my notes. My overall notes about the team in general, but specifically for Mikal, he just does not want to, what they call, my coach used to say, drive and rise. He just does not want to drive and rise, but that's a bunch of the players. But Mikal specifically, JC looks lost when he drives. Jordan Clarkson looks lost when he drives. He's just another one. Same thing as Mikal. Josh Hart looks lost when he drives. Josh will get aggressive, so he's a little bit better than JC and Mikal, on the drives. But it's don't drive in and then look for the kick out three. Listen, I get that might be the game plan, because it seems like that's the game plan. But, if you have an open dunk, or maybe you can get a foul, come on, man. The possibilities are endless. But we just don't want to do it for some reason. We don't look for the three, and that's cool. I think that is the game plan. But here and there, maybe? I don't know. Again, what I'm saying, nobody wants to rise up and drive. Nobody wants to drive and rise up. This is for Josh Hart. This is for Mikal Bridges. This is for Jordan Clarkson. This is for OG sometimes. Just climb people's chests. But hey, whatever. The ball movement was really good. It was really good, the ball movement, moving the ball around. The ball movement was pretty good most of the game. So I put that in the second quarter, but I can say that for really overall, the ball movement was pretty good. Cat's defense has been very decent. It's been very decent. He's been blocking shots. I've been saying this from last year. You don't give up on the play. Make it include yourself in the play. Don't mind your business on the play. So if someone blows by your man and then he's pulling up for a two-pointer, and let's say you're guarding a perimeter player or whoever, he's shooting a shot, include yourself and block from behind. Or include yourself and get deflect the ball, or include yourself. Last year he just wasn't doing that. He's starting to do that now. Yes. Yes, bro. Don't mind your business, man. You know what I mean? Include yourself in the play, even though it has nothing to do with you. So, I'm really starting to like that with Cat. Third quarter, OG's defense all year. I mean, all year. Sorry. Well, yeah, all year too. All year too. But all game, chef's kiss. He's been bringing it defensively. Deflections. They saying he's number one in steals. Like, yes, OG. We need that. We really need that, man. Because him and Mitch, sidebar, him and Mitch, at their best, stout. Like, you know what I mean? So, OG brought it defensively. Cat being Cat. He ended the game with 5 fouls. It's like, come on, you're chicken winging Dante. Shoot over him. You're driving in and you're pushing your arm out to get more space. Use your shoulder, man. Use your shoulder. You don't have to use just, or you're tall, bro. You can shoot over players, man. Or you know what? Maybe you don't come away with the basket. Okay. The attempt is more than good enough. But it's just Cat, just like he's just doing Cat things, good and bad, because he did some good. But it's just the fouls are ridiculous, man. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, you know. And Mitch was doing Mitch things, man. Mitch was all over the place today defensively. I just want to see them give him the ball a little bit more, man. Don't just give it. No, you're not letting Mitch clear out. Don't do a 1-5 clear out for Mitch. Alley-oops. Jalen Brunson found him on a bounce pass. Nice. You know, like, yeah, it's just a little bit more. Reward him, man. Like, reward him, man. He's going hard out there. So, you know, Mitch, man, I'm not really worried about Mitch, but I do want to see him get to a place where we start to play him. I mean, he's an NBA player, man. I get the whole management and, listen, man, he should be out there playing. He should be out there playing, man. Like, come on. Like, give me a break here. Like, not playing back-to-backs. Come on. I want to see him play. I want to see him. You know, I think he's in top shape. I think he's in pretty good shape. But you see it more and more and more. If that's the plan, that's the plan. You know what? I take that back. If that's the plan, that's the plan. It is what it is. But I want to see him more often. You know what I mean? I want to see him more often. What's going to happen if we have a game? I got to look at the schedule. If we have a Embiid and then we have a back-to-back with Wemby the next game, Mitch doesn't play him, man. Play him. He's getting millions of dollars. Play him. OG was active. I said that already. OG was active. The lead grew, and we pretty much ran away with the lead after that. You know, overall notes, we're missing athleticism. Since Obi Toppin has been gone, we're missing those athletes, and I think that's something in the draft and the offseason. I'm thinking ahead. I'm supposed to be thinking about today's game, but we need to really be stock loading athletes. Because we're missing them. We're missing high risers. We're missing guys who play above the rim. We need some of those sometimes, man. Someone who's just going to two-step. We need that, man. Everything doesn't need to be a finesse layup or a three. And I get it, threes is a big part of NBA right now in general. But we need some more athleticism, some more youthfulness. Like, along with dribble, we need guys who could dribble. Jesus. Right? But we're missing athleticism, and that's just an overall thing that I sense with this team. You know, I said it don't have blow-by-Yammy's players. That goes into the athleticism problem. We just don't have guys who are just extremely athletic and nimble. I mean, Mikal Bridges is, but we look stiff out there sometimes, and we look like we're going for the layup. We just don't have guys that's just like, I don't give a who it is. I'm yamming it, or I'm going to attempt to yam it on somebody. You know, you see VJ Eshcom, he just don't care. Ant-Man in the beginning just didn't care. John Morant, you know, these players, they don't care. They're like, man. Steph on Castle from the Spurs. We need players like that, you know, to some extent. And Ant-Man struggled at it. You know what I mean? He struggled. So, but Jalen didn't play his best game. Cat didn't play his best game. So, I know people going to go, oh, Ant-Man struggled, so you can hit on the Ant-Man then, even though our players didn't do great neither, man. But this was an OG team effort, but this was an OG's game. He made a bunch of shots, Mitch defense, and, you know, this is Timberwolves. This is how they are. You know what I mean? Like, they play like this. I don't want to say it was a choke job in the playoffs last year in the Western Conference Finals, but it kind of was. Come on. You know what I mean? So, it's whatever. And this was at the end of a road trip for them, so it could be some fatigue as well. And this was Ant-Man's first game back. So it's all these different things all in one. And yeah, man. Like, so, that's all it was with the Knicks win today. It was, it was a team effort, man. It was a team effort. You already know how it goes as usual. Camera malfunction. But overall team effort. So, a win is a win. We kind of spanked them, or we kind of ran away with the lead at the end. Good win. We got 3 days off. See you in Chicago. Oh, my bad. See you against the Nets on Sunday. Pardon me. Got some of the Kip stuff. I kind of I got the sneakers online when they first came out for the draw. I didn't even think I was going to win. I ended up winning. I was shocked. And then I was outside. I had to do some things in Manhattan today. So I said, you know what? Let me go see what Kip got. Because I did like the hat. The hat sold out. The Avorexes sold out. The hat sold out. It was just like, oh my God. Like, and the hat was the only thing I really wanted. This year's, the collection wasn't all that. It was cool. It wasn't all that. The Averex is amazing. Especially the two-tone one, but $1,400, and how often am I going to wear that jacket? So I got the hat. The New York to the World hat. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's dope. $65 hat, but, I said why not. It's dope. I hate when it comes already curved already. Let me do that on my own. Like, we got that. I got the New Balances. They came in today too. New Balances are dope. You can never go wrong with the New Balances. The blue, I don't want to be too matchy. I know how to, kids think about it, but the blue is a little bit off. It's not typical Knicks blue, but it worked. I saw somebody wearing the shoes on the telecast on MSG. Someone just sitting in the stands wearing it, and they did it right, man. They did it right, man. Some gray pants, had some gray slides. It was an old lady too, but it was nice how she coordinated it. And the blue don't gotta be on, but it was just like when I saw them up close in person. When I went to the Kip store, actually, one of the Kip guys was wearing it. I'm like, damn, that blue look a little off. I was like, it is what it is. But got them. They New Balances, especially 992s, 993s. Perfect, and they so comfortable. You know what I mean? So that's cool. And I'm still finishing up these are the championship sneakers right here. A Swarovski Crystal. I keep butchering the name. Swarovski Crystal. I finished one of them over there. I still got this left. This is going to be the championship shoe I'm going with at the parade. And then I just saw in the New Balance these orange laces with these. Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo. So, yeah, I'm still finishing those up. And as I said, good Knicks win. Let me get you guys up out of here. Mad Knicks is here. See you guys Sunday. Go Knicks.